So here I'll be reviewing the Sword Peterbilt 379 with the Nelson Ram trailer. And this has always been one of my all-time favorite models that I never picked up until now. And now it's because of the cost, which it goes for $220 normally. Got this one for $130. Actually ordered two of them, but for some reason the other one didn't ship in yet. By the time you watch this video, that'll probably be all sorted out. But currently, when I'm making this video, I don't have the two. I would have liked to put them side by side. Anyway, gray isn't my first color of choice. I really want the green one, which I may actually break down and buy it for the $220 after getting this one. To start the review, the Pete 379, which is the tractor here, has a drop axle on the back, is one of my favorite truck models ever, and I really normally don't like truck models too much, but this Pete 379 is just awesome in every way. A lot of people are gonna say it is expensive, $220 just by the tractor alone, but definitely worth it. They give you this oversized load sign, which pops off and it attaches in the middle, which makes it hard to come off, but it does come off. I don't want to take it off. I think it may be permanently on. I'm not sure. I didn't put it on. The grill is completely etched out, so you could see through it, and the engine hood opens to see the inside, and you could see through the hood. The engine is fairly detailed. It's nothing too crazy. Now, the only problem I have with these tractors is the fact that, actually my table is a little, unbalanced. The fact that the wheels don't turn too well, because the wheels hit the wheel well. But, what are you going to do? Nothing really you could do about it. Has mud flaps, air cleaner and everything, and the doors do open. They are a little flimsy, and they actually do feel like they're gonna come off, so I don't really want to open it because the hinge is really small. But the doors do open really nicely, and they give you, someone's probably gonna ask where the mirrors are, but they do give you mirrors to install. I have them off at the time so they don't fall off for the review, and the horns on top and the lights on top. The right side of the model isn't really any different. It's also a pretty mean looking truck, especially with the axle set up in the back. They give you a nice headache rack, which is really detailed. They even give you some chains over here, and air electric and brake line. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes over here. Now, like I said, there is a drop axle, and the way you drop the axle down is you take off this piece right here, and as you can see, it reveals two screws, and you could pretty much just do it with your hands. I'm not sure which way. And your axle, it dropped down. It doesn't drop down too much, but it does drop down. Now, I'll try and bring it up. It's a real pain on this one. I'll just keep it down for now. It's gonna take too long. And then you could just put the cap right back over on it. Diamond plate on the back of the roof. Like I said, really detailed, and I'll actually bring the tripod up so you could see. So as you could tell, really detailed. The fifth wheel does slide back and forth, and the trailer will lock onto it. It is spring loaded, so you can see when I let go it does push back in. So really nice, and you could adjust the position of your fifth wheel. back flaps say Peterbilt on them, and they are rubber, so they do flap. Now getting to the trailer, which is incredibly detailed. You can see how you attach it. As you just pull this back inside the trailer, and you could start to go. Now here's the trailer. I'm really not a fan of the ramp, to be honest with you. I just like the trailer because I guess you could say it's a step deck trailer. I'm pretty sure I did see them in Ohio though, the real trailers. So, and I was standing on one now that I remember it. Now, I guess it's just because where I live we don't have any of these. We just have step deck flatbed trailers. So I am thinking about taking off the ramp on this one, and then on my other one leaving the ramp. Never did see a trailer hauling any type of paving equipment on a trailer like this, so it is. I do find it a little odd, especially from the height of it. So I'm just gonna mainly use it for crane loads, since that's what I always see them used for. But I don't know, maybe it's just the area that I live in. I have to actually switch batteries now. Mainly because this is actually the only trailer in the 1/50th scale market that I know of that has a step deck or a drop deck. And I believe Tonkin makes them, but they're in 1/53rd scale and in 1/50th scale. Now it is really detailed. The wood on the deck is fake. It is plastic simulated as wood, but not really a big deal to me. I really don't care, honestly. Even if you would have a load on here, it would be covered almost by the wood, so it's not really a big deal for me. You can see the deck is pretty much just flat. There's really nothing to it. Now over here, they give you these little pieces of wood that you could cover the top of the deck with. And there's a way to put them on if you look underneath. Maybe I just have this one on backwards or something. There we go. And it will cover the top of the deck, which you're probably wondering why. I like this trailer a lot because you could put a boom on here and then put a hook block or a counterweight up there. 3 axles on the back with working suspension, and it has a nice amount of suspension, as you can tell. Now on the back here, they give you these chains, and they're into the trailer. You can't take these out unless, I mean, you could if you cut them, but as long as same thing on the other side. And I guess maybe it's to hold the ramp or something. I mean, I guess it would be to hold the ramp. I don't know why else they would randomly put them there. And pretty much your ramp could just fold right down, and you could drive your equipment up or whatever you got. And if I turn the trailer so you could see the ramp is all etched out, and it really shows a lot that was put into this model to make it. It's not just flat like many manufacturers would do. It is completely etched out. Like I said, I'm probably going to take this ramp off, so when you would go to fold it up, it would fold up equally, but I have the cylinder out. Now underneath the ramp you could see as well. Now I'll detach the trailer and show you the bottom of it, and then we'll just conclude the review. And actually, before I go to that, you can see they have all these little hooks that you could tie a chain to, which I like because it's good to display the model. So underneath, it's actually more detailed than up top. As we could see, it's got all your air chambers, and you could see the suspension. And there you can see how the suspension works. And then over here, nothing really too different. The landing gear twist up, and you could obviously park your trailer level. And I mean, that's pretty much it for the review. I don't know if I would say if it's worth the standard price of $230. A good thing about it is they do give you a set of chains. So if you want, you do have loads to put on it to display. They give you the set of chains. So my total conclusion of it is, if you're a truck guy, I'm not really too much of a truck guy. Not saying I hate them, but they're not really my first choice of model. I'd rather spend the money on something else. I guess the money, $230, $220 is worth it. But like I said, I'd rather put the money towards something else. But for $130, I picked up 2 of them. So I guess it all depends on what type of model you collect. But it may actually force me to buy the green one, especially if they have it up for the deal of the day. Got it at DHS Diecast, if anyone is wondering, and yes, you can connect the airline to the trailer, but I didn't do it because it would take too long. But there's the review. Hope you liked it.